Hey there, comic book fans. I'm John Anderson, and I just watched episode 10 of Supergirl, and it was okay. Now, if you haven't watched episode 10, keep in mind I'm going to be going through some key plot points throughout the episode. So here is your spoiler warning. And there it goes. So in my previous video for episode 9, I mentioned how, hey, Martian Manhunter is really cool. You should totally use him more in later episodes. So what are they doing this episode? Totally use him more. I was like, there you go, awesome. From the first shot where he's flying around with Kara and teaching her how to fly better because she doesn't know how to fly or has been struggling with flying. Yeah, it's not really a good reason, but it gave us an excuse to see Martian Manhunter fly around in his full CGI glory, because I think that whole character design just looks really cool. So he breaks into Maxwell Lord's facility, kind of impersonates him, and he gets into that Area 52 that Jimmy was trying to get into last episode. And he finds this girl, this Jane Doe, who Maxwell's experimenting on, that we don't really know what he's doing, but whatever it is, it's not good. But we see that John Jones uses this mind erasing thing that causes the security guards to completely forget everything, and that's why he doesn't want to be Martian Manhunter all the time, because people get hurt. And I'm I guess that's true. That's just a very oddly specific thing that he can do, that I don't understand why he didn't tell anybody, hey, this is why I feel guilty, because I had to erase people's minds so my secret isn't uncovered. But maybe, they'll get to it next episode. So the main plot line is really focusing on Wynn and his dad, the toy maker, who escapes from prison. Now, I really think that whole main plot point was, serviceable. Felt very run-the-mill, but I think the actor does what he can with the material. I obviously get that he's very torn because it is his dad, but he doesn't really like his dad. He doesn't deserve to be free and doesn't want to work with him. Really doesn't want anything to do with him. And we got that last episode too, about how the poor relationship with his father. And the toy maker, he's cool, I guess, mysterious, and he has all his little knickknacks. But the best part of that whole story, obviously, is when Wynn finally kisses Kara, and I'm yeah, there you go, Wynn, get some. But of course, the second after that, she's no, I can't do this, and then he's oh, I'm sorry, and it's here we go. Which, I don't mind. That aspect it's yeah, I knew that's where I was going, because it's season 1. If they want to have potential more seasons, you got to keep that relationship going. But hopefully, well, we know obviously that there's going to be more conflict about that, because they gave us another scene about hey, this is going to be awkward now, because I didn't need that scene. I got it after their awkward encounter, and then he's no, I'm going to leave. I got that it was going to be awkward now. I didn't need this little extra scene at the end, hey, by the way, things are going to be weird. I was kind of hitting it over the head here. It was nicely done in that middle scene, and now you're kind of come on, move on. So the final, I guess, storyline was Lucy Lane getting a job at Catco. What the hell is that? I was so confused. It literally came out of nowhere. Lucy's just sitting in there talking with Kat, and it's just hey, you want a job? Oh, no, not really. And then it's literally a 2-scene storyline where she kind of is yeah, I guess I'm interested. Then talks to Jimmy. Jimmy's I don't know about this. And then she's I want you to be happy. I really don't understand their dynamic, because I was under the impression that Jimmy moved to National City because he wanted to get away from her. Then she comes for a job, and then it's really awkward, but now they're dating. And because I don't understand their situation. All I know is that they're good when Kara needs Jimmy not to be available. But when that's not really necessary, it's kind of it just falls flat, that whole relationship. So either they have to focus on the relationship a little bit more. I'm not saying a whole episode dedicated to it, but a little more, maybe some flashbacks or backstory. I don't know. I need some more. I need some consistency with this relationship because right now it's literally just wasted time. Hey guys, that's my thoughts on Supergirl episode 10. Listen, if you like this video, share and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook at John Ryan Anderson or on Instagram at Got Stage Fright. Now I have the Flash Afterthoughts video coming out tomorrow, along with Agent Carter and that DC special. So keep an eye out for those videos. And remember, comic books do deserve a second look.